up there. I'm so sorry. Um, I kind of made the audio repeat itself, and that's a no-go. But sorry for the delay. There was kind of issues with the teams, people running late and stuff. But we are all good now. So before we get into game, we have Inner Lifer back with me again. Inner, you know what to do.
Hello, everybody.
And we have two guests for tonight streaming with us. In game one, we're gonna have Wormsy. Wormsy, how are you, my friend?
I am very fine and very hyped to be a shoutcaster. And yes, let's get into the game.
Yeah, let's jump straight into it. The scores are looking pretty even across all of the games at the moment. As you can see, they are 1-1 all across, which is kind of weird. You don't really see that in games. Like, you normally see one team come out ahead or something like that. But we ain't seen that this time. We're actually seeing 1-1 all across the board. Good luck to all the players, by the way. Let's go.
Yeah, well, since everybody's 1-1, that just shows that everybody's a good player and everybody got a chance to win. So.
Alright, in the picks and bans, last week we saw Camille support. Now, I'm hoping we don't see Camille support again. I think Inna can back me up on this. That Camille support did not work.
It was awful, to say at least. It was awful. But he says he had some good games on it. So I'm looking forward, if he casts another game, that he plays it again and he lets see that it works. So
okay, we do
have looking forward.
Yeah, sorry. We do have a Zed ban. Zed got banned really a lot last week, as he is a big playmaker at the moment, especially with Dustblade. Dustblade on Zed is just broken. Zoe getting banned out. Tom Kent's getting banned out. One of the better supports at the moment.
Yeah, well, since this patch is pretty much all about assassins, this patch. I mean, Zed, Talon, everything.
Yeah.
Since they can just roam so easily with Dustblade nowadays and just control the whole map practically.
Fresh getting banned out. Fresh is just always been strong. I feel Fresh always has a place in the meta. Them lantern plays, the hooks, the flays, it's just all works out well. Twitch getting banned out. Twitch still one of the strongest AD carries, I believe.
In teamfights, if you're positioning correctly, yes. But I would prefer a Xayah ban instead of Twitch because I just feel like Xayah is so much stronger.
Xayah is very strong. I gotta give it to Xayah. Xayah is probably my favorite ADC after Varus.
Yeah, the Ginsu's meta,
yeah.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't be surprised if I don't see Mangy pick Xayah unless they ban it.
Well, Lee Sin did get banned out. Lee Sin got nerfed ever since Tracker Knife. You can't wall top anymore. Obviously, there's no more.
Yeah.
Oh, Caitlyn.
With the Caitlyn.
Caitlyn is Mangy's first choice of an ADC. Yeah, first choice of an ADC. So he is only strongest ADC for this game.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Lee Sin been nerfed quite hard. Nothing to his kit. He still does a lot of damage, but as he can't wall top as much anymore, he's less of a bully, if you get what I mean. Like, he's less safe.
Yeah.
Always burning his flash all the time. Janna getting picked out. Janna always a good strong support. Got the heal on the ultimate, the push away, and does more damage with it.
Feels really strong late game as well.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm a support main. Oh, Tristana getting picked out as well. That's really strong.
With Janna, Tristana works really well because you can give her the extra damage that also takes effects on her cannonballs. So
and attack speed as well with her Q. Yeah. Oh, the Rakan coming out.
Now, I remember when Khan first came out. That shit was broken. Being able, like, oh, a Yasuo.
Yeah, they're definitely going for Rakan, Yasuo, knock-up combo.
Being a Yasuo main, this will be quite interesting to watch, but no,
we do
get a Cassiopeia. Cassiopeia is cancer to play against.
Yeah, she's been having really high numbers in at least in solo queue. She has one of the highest win rates, at least last patch, 8.6. And with every Archangel support, mid laner right now is really strong.
Yeah. Lux being picked up on the side of not LG, Neon, sorry, there we go. So Lux into Cassiopeia ain't bad. But it's an alright pick, I guess.
A little bit of a bronze pick, the Lux.
Yeah.
in my opinion.
Oh, she's fairly strong right now as well, so. Yeah, also the Zac ban is actually really strong since Tracker's knife got removed, or the wards.
Yeah.
And because you don't have any vision, so Zac can just jump from whenever inside your camps.
Sorry, sending out messages. I'm getting messages left, right, and centre. Where were we? Camille getting banned out. Camille's strong, but they obviously don't want to go against the Camille support, so they got rid of it. Zac being banned out. Zac is Zac is always strong, especially because of the way he can gank. He can just dive. He can gank from very far away with his leap on his E. Nunu, surprised getting banned out. You don't really see Nunu get played a lot anymore.
Go for the Kazakhs. Go for the Kazakhs.
Yeah, that'll be.
Please go for the Kazakhs.
Kha'Zix or... Nah, Kha'Zix is better than Shaco.
Well, they did ban the Rengar. Rengar being very strong at the moment. I'm not too sure what's gone on with Rengar. But Kha'Zix getting picked. That Kha'Zix probably one of the strongest junglers at the moment. He's burst against Squishy, so that Caitlyn's got trouble. That Cassiopeia's going to have a lot of trouble dealing with this Kha'Zix. So they're going to need someone who can pill in this top lane. Someone like a Zion. Oh, a Sejuani. That's a good call, a Sejuani. I never think about it.
Darius. All of his squads.
Well, they need someone to pill for these tanks. They need to keep the Kha'Zix off them, and Sion can do this, but a Sejuani Sion I thought would have been better. As you got the ultimate from the Sejuani that could have stopped the Kha'Zix.
They do get the Sion top lane. Sion is my main support at the moment, and he has a lot of potential actually. I do like Sion support more than Sion top lane because you can just bully the AD carries so much, but yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if I see the Darius come out right here.
Nah, I don't know. They need a bit more tankiness, so Malphite makes sense. They ain't really the tankiest team. You do get Janna that does give the shield. We got by the way, let me explain it now. We do have to wait 4 minutes before we go into game, so there is going to be a bit of talking from us. I am going to swap the screens back over to the screen so you can see the score. But I tried solving this issue, and this issue you can't do it unless you actually work for Riot. So I'm sorry. I can try and get a job with them, but they won't employ me.
Freak, answer my DMs. Okay. But who do you predict is going to win this match?
I think Krypton. I think Krypton's got the better lineup. We do see the Caitlyn coming out for Mangi, which is his main pick. So that's going to be quite good to see. If he can put off a good Caitlyn, the game should be theirs.
And also, since I just see that Krypton has better engage and better disengage, just overall, since Cassiopeia can just put up her ult and just her W and just run away basically.
Yeah.
And they got so much unstoppable forces in Krypton.
Yeah.
And yeah.
I think it's gonna be a good game. I think it's gonna be a really good game.
Yeah.
But I'm hoping to see a close game. Like last week we saw one close game, the first game of the night, but the second game was kind of a stomp. I'm hoping to see a close game. I want to actually watch a really close game, and these two teams do seem quite even.
Yeah.
Coming into it, ranks, elo wise, they are really even. So I'm hoping for a good game. So let's get prediction. Who's done the win? Krypton or Neon? Let's hear it in the chats and let's see what the caster thinks. YMC, Krypton or Neon?
As I said, I do believe Krypton wins because they got more engage and unstoppable force is always strong, especially since they got Janna that can just knock them away and Lux. So Krypton.
Inner Life, Krypton or Neon?
Same reasoning as Wormsy. The engage,
Thank you.
everything, is in
That's
gonna be OP.
That's quite disappointing because I'm gonna say Krypton as well. So 3 people for Krypton to
Let's
win.
prove us wrong, Neon. Prove us wrong.
To win this game, I feel they got the better draft. Their draft is really good. They've got the Zion engaged. They've got a Rakan engaged. Olaf Meister is just going to be able to beat up the Lux or the Janna. Literally whack them to death. But the only good thing I see on the side of Neon is that Kha'Zix Tristana. Because if Janna can keep constant damage on the Tristana, like shielding her attack speed, giving her damage shields, then Kha'Zix is just going to be able to blow up everyone else on the other side of the team, like Caitlyn and the Cassiopeia. But we'll see how it goes, because Rakan is really good at peeling at the moment as well, especially with the ultimate, being able to charm them away.
Yeah.
Sion, if he gets a full Q, basically, that's just a lot of damage getting caught at.
So much damage and so much CC from Sion as well.
Yeah, very much so. It's gonna hurt. But
the thing is, right now, especially with supports like Rakan, the Locket did get a huge nerf. So, and I usually buy Locket first and second item on Rakan. So I don't know how much he will be able to tank while he jumps in.
Okay, 10 seconds before going into game here. Now the scores are 1-1 all across the board, which is very surprising to me. I would have thought we would have seen some teams 2-0, especially someone like Argon, who I believe won it last split. I thought they would have been on the top of the tables at this point. But we are going into game now, so let's see how this unfolds. Stop the music and turn. And we do actually have a new overlay for this this week's game, so all fan. Looking at the ranks, it looks quite even. We do see platinums coming out from the side of Neon, whereas we've got a lot of golds on the side of Krypton. So
I absolutely love the gold borders.
I think the gold borders look amazing, to be quite honest with you.
Yeah, that's why I didn't climb to platinum last year.
Yeah, that was the reason. That was the reason.
Yeah, I thought gold looked so much beautiful.
That
so
was
much more
the
beautiful
reason.
than the platinum borders, so that's why I stayed in gold.
You can never beat the silver borders, boys.
Oh, he runs Glacial Augment of Cyan. Oh.
Yeah.
I actually haven't seen that before.
Really?
No.
Well,
I've
is
seen
top lane. You've always seen support type builds.
Yeah,
so-
that's true.
So, yeah.
But I've seen everything from Aftershock to even Guardian. And just Area and Arcane Comet, but I've never seen Glacial Augment. Will be interesting to see.
Well, some people can put it off, some people can't. Let's see if
true.
here's one of them people who can put it off. Now, we're just waiting for one more person to load in. You are taking the piss, mate. Come on. Nah. Like I said, the Kha'Zix I feel is going to be a big playmaker in this game, because obviously the Cassiopeia is really squishy. The Caitlyn's very squishy in this game, so let's see. But welcome to the Rift for game 1. Let's just sort out all the settings, and I've turned my music off. I'm sorry about that. There we go. We are waiting for them for still loading, but we're probably going to see Bogdan's starts coming out from all the teams. Nothing too special. We probably ain't even going to see an invade.
Yeah, an invade from Neon, I believe, will be quite so strong.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to see one though. It would be nice if we do see one, but standard builds coming out. We do see a corruption potion on the Cassiopeia, which kind of makes sense. It does boost your AP a bit, gives you a bit more damage, so might be able to do more damage with it. But we do see a Doran shield out on the Tristana, which states to me really that all he's really interested in is for the first 10 minutes he wants to farm. He wants to get that BF sword quick and wants to be able to apply pressure. We do see 4 people from VR fucking LG Krypton, there we go, I can talk today. Krypton in the bot lane, but nothing special coming out. Seeing a sign in the top lane. Standard start coming out from both sides of the team. Now, who do you think has the faster clear here? Olaf or the Kha'Zix? I would probably say the Classics.
I don't know, but I do believe Olaf has a faster clear rate, but I'm not sure.
We do see Sion sitting in the bush.
Yeah, he's going for the middle bush and just gonna charge up his Q.
Yeah. I think this mid lane's going to be quite fun. Running the Elementis Lux, the beautiful skin. But both teams starting very bogged down. Olaf not asking for a leash, so they kind of don't know where the Olaf is starting. It gives them a good little, like, they got map awareness, like less map awareness for the other team, so they don't have to play a bit more safer, as they don't know where the Olaf's going to show up first. So I can't click. But knowing Olaf here is going to gank that bot lane, he's going to go down and try and get a kill on his Tristana, because an ahead Tristana is very big issues. So
both teams got relatively fast clear rate as well.
yeah,
The Caitlyn is a beast at clearing waves. Lux is also a beast. But Neon do have the fast clear rate, I believe. With the Tristana over top lane. Hello?
well the issue is, this top lane's going to be quite boring as they are two tanks.
Yeah, 2 super tanks.
Yeah, it's going to be quite a boring lane. I've forgotten the button I got to press here, there it is. But yeah, they're not going to really out-trade each other. Malphite's obviously got the long-range Q, the cookie, as I call it. Kha'Zix going in for the gank top lane. Could this be first blood coming out? Zion not seeing the gank, waiting around, and he's not going to burn his flash or anything. He knows he's going to die. Just accepting his fate. Gonna try and beat up someone with his passive. Maybe secure that cannon. He does secure the cannon. The cannon is worth so much gold now.
Yeah, they're so huge this patch.
Yeah, they are quite big.
Especially if you play bot lane correctly and just zone out their AD carry while they go for cannon. They can take so much damage in the face, especially when they have Janna.
Yeah. Olaf, I'm guessing, is going to farm to level 6. Cassiopeia going in on the Lux in the mid lane. Burning her down. He'll come out from the Lux, but Cassiopeia taking a turret shot. Lux just trying to try and bully her back. But Olaf is here, coming in for the gank. Flashing and picking up the kill. Cassiopeia actually picks up. Yes, Cassiopeia does pick up the kill. Moss actually getting a kill.
Gank.
Yeah, okay. Really camping out this top lane. Knowing that Sion could be a big issue, so they want to shut him down as fast as possible. But Sion once again in a tough spot. He is going to flash away, but Kha'Zix is going to follow him over the wall. That is 2 deaths, on Kier, which could be an issue. Kier also not picking up the kill with the passive, so turn this music down a bit.
And an early Kula coming out from Tristana as well.
Yeah, Carl. I would have thought Tristana would have rushed a BF sword, but Caitlyn did pick up a kill, so she's gonna have to try and play safe. Mangi's Caitlyn, like I said at the beginning, is very strong. Seems to be strongest champ from what I know.
Yeah, and Caitlyn is in such a good spot right now.
Yeah. The Kha'Zix does have a kill and an assist, so it does put him ahead of the Olafmeister. I keep saying Olafmeister, I'm so sorry, Olaf.
This don't see us, bud.
But yeah, standard starts coming out. The Cole is very strong if you can stack it really fast, but nothing compared to that BF sword. BF sword is just such a good early item if you can get it first. Especially on Caitlyn, because Caitlyn, them crit shots with BF sword, ooh, they hurt just a tad. Kha'Zix hanging around, just wanting to get Vision down. Vision looking kind of weak on the map at the moment from both teams. Spotting out the Olaf, but nothing's coming out of it. If we look at the Vision here, you can see like red team ain't got much Vision there.
And if you compare Caitlyn to Tristana, Caitlyn has over 40 more AD than Tristana. And with the headshot, that deals a lot of damage, so Tristana really has to play really safe right now.
Almost picking up a kill on the mid lane, still ticking damage, but she did pop a heal. Zion having to back again, I'm guessing he's going to pick up some tank item.
Incoming gale.
Sorry, I'm cleaning my glasses, otherwise I won't be able to see anything.
Scroller getting spotted by Cassiopeia.
The knock up from Rakan onto the Tristana, but Tristana does have Rocket Leap, he does get away. Olaf picking up top Scuttle Crab for the Vision. Both teams' vision really weak at the moment. Blue's vision kind of a bit stronger. You can see certain camps like here. Just helping out. Kha'Zix is top side, clearing his thing. Probably gonna try and gank this Sion again. Malphite did get level 6 first, but he is not farming as well. Like the farming game, the farm at this moment is really weak from both teams. I guess the Caitlyn's farming all right, so is the Cass.
A little stronger on blue side, but yeah, the front game truly is weak this game.
Yeah, but we're seeing a lot of action for the first 7 minutes, especially from this mid lane. This Cassiopeia pressuring very hard. Bot lane.
Yeah.
Bot lane.
Well, she got a little bit of vision on their red side, so she can play a little bit defensive, but I wouldn't play the defensive if I were her.
Looking at the gold here, we do see that Caitlyn is 500 gold ahead of the Tristana already. Made that almost 600. That's a big difference for this early into the game.
That's a kill.
Sorry, I was watching top lane. That was kind of awkward. I'm sorry, but Sion and Olaf going in top lane.
Top lane will not be picking up a kill.
Malphite.
Malphite has no flash.
Yeah, he flashed away, getting away. But
How much mana did he have? I would honestly rather have used ult than flash that.
Well,
and Mangy getting a kill on the Caitlyn is still going strong. He's hungry for blood.
I'm screwing up on camera controls today. I'm so sorry. There we go. Cassiopeia trying to get damage in. But yeah, I missed 2 fights then. That was my bad. I'm so sorry. I was my head's not really in it today, but. But bot lane seems to have won. This is a big thing. And Caitlyn takes towers really fast as well, which is kind of weird. Zion getting pressure on the Malphite. Olaf is coming. Malphite does not have... I believe Malphite does have ultimate, but he
does have ult, but no, he does not have flash.
Yeah. Zion just...
Just ult already!
It does ult.
There we go.
It's just a wet noodle fight. That's all I see in this top lane at the moment. Kha'Zix
lapping away.
Kha'Zix coming up. But nothing's gonna come out of it.
There's not much that Kha'Zix can do here. He's not even level 6 yet. He's really on Olaf right now.
Just playing very safe. But Olaf is ahead of the Kha'Zix farm wise, probably about even. But Olaf now getting caught up by the Kha'Zix and Malphite. Malphite does not have ult. We do see Unstoppable come out from the Olaf.
Might be a kill.
Olaf doesn't have flash either.
That's a kill.
And that is a kill for the Kha'Zix. Does burn his flash to get the kill, but makes sense given him level 6 and double buff.
That will put Olaf behind quite a bit if Kha'Zix gets some quick farm, takes his wolves or something.
Yeah. This Lux very struggling a lot against this Cassiopeia. Cass being able to poke, obviously, with her E being on like a half-second cooldown. It's quite hard to out-trade a Cassiopeia, but Kaz is coming in, trying to pick up a kill on the Cassiopeia. Cassiopeia does use the ult. Lux uses the ult as well. TP coming in from the Zion. Zion does ult, knock up Lux. Lux is going to die to the Zion. Olaf is there to catch the Kha'Zix out. Cassiopeia just popping the E, and that is going to be a kill for Cassiopeia. And a kill for the Zion, pitting Zion back into this game.
And that was a beautiful teleport by Zion, clutch timing into the ult onto Lux.
And they are going to get a dragon from this. So what can this dragon bring to the team for our friends here? But what can it bring?
Well, honestly, I just think that this dragon it's my least favorite dragon. I just think it's weak. If you only have one dragon, I think it's fairly useless. But if you have two, it's I don't know. I don't like it.
Tristana just trying to farm, try and keep up with the Caitlyn. Caitlyn out farming really well.
Top lane is just smacking each other. It's hilarious to see.
Yeah, it's just a wet noodle fight. Lux not being able to do anything against this Cassiopeia, which is very... I'm not too sure what the thought process was behind the Lux, because I've never seen a Lux actually do well against the Cassiopeia.
Yeah.
But Kha'Zix's coming in the mid lane again, trying to pick up a kill on the Cass. Cass just running. Cass does have ultimate. No, she doesn't. Sorry, my bad. Doesn't have ultimate. So Kha'Zix's just gonna play safe though. Cassiopeia getting
Now
out quite another day.
Cassiopeia does have ult now, so if Lux face check is the bush, he's dead.
Yep. Oh, we do have a fight here. Lux is dead. Rampage on the Cassiopeia. This Cassiopeia is going to be a force to be reckoned with. He's gonna hurt.
Now since she even got double lock, she can just spam her E away in the lane.
Yeah, very much so. Caitlyn almost on the 100 farm. 30 CS up on the Tristana, and probably most likely going to be getting first tower here on the side of Krypton. The poke is unreal, honestly. Coming out from bot lane. Go ultimate from the Rakan, but Tristana just leaps away. Olaf is coming in. It looks like they're going to be diving this. Olaf going under the tower, throwing these axe, get knocked away from the Tristana. Tristana using the ultimate quite early, but they do run away from the tower. They are very far away from the tower. They are going to escape, but this does mean first tower goes on the side of Krypton. Bear almost killing himself there. Mangi picking up a kill and ulting the Janna, but Janna does shield in the perfect time to actually save herself. But this is going to be first tower on the side of Krypton, which is a lot of gold. First tower gold, of course. Malphite going in. Malphite ulting. Kha'Zix ulting. Sion ulting, but under tower. Zion's still going, but Zion does die at the end of it. This top lane getting focused out quite a bit from the side of Neon.
Yeah.
But it does mean that they might be able to do an early Rift Herald if it comes down to it, but it doesn't seem like they are going to. Kha'Zix just undertaking his red buff, Olaf taking Kha'Zix's blue buff. Just to put insult to injury there.
Yeah, well, since they know that Sion does not have teleport and he does not have ultimate and he misses so much farm on this. And he needs the farm to stack his W, so I mean,
yeah,
he just gets behind so much.
But we do have a couple more minutes before the next dragon does show.
Now, about the top lane fight, it was a beautiful flash by Malphite there as well. He ulted in, waited for Sion to ult, then he immediately flashed in front of him to block his ultimate. It was beautifully executed.
Well, we do see a lane swap here from the two teams. Kind of making sense as the ADC does do more damage to the tower. Rakan just laughing in the face of Janna there. That's kind of insulting.
It's a little BM. Is that legal?
But you would think that the bot lane would go more in the favour of Neon here, as well, Janna does have a lot of poke. Tristana has a lot of poke. Yes, the Caitlyn has far range, but the Rakan's more of a melee range. He's like a Thresh, if you get what I mean. It's like he reaches far, but he don't reach far enough.
Now bot lane is going in. Will not get a kill since Malphite has ultimate, I believe.
Malphite,
which chooses to run the other way.
Slow, and Cassiopeia picked up another kill, but in top lane we do see the Kha'Zix. A double knockup from the Rakan, and it's going to make him escape.
Olaf is coming in from river as well.
Olaf is dead. They are going to turn on this fight. Olaf full health still. Caitlyn doing a lot more damage, but Tristana does use the ultimate. Flash coming out from Olaf. Try to pick up the kill on the Tristana. They do, and they do pick up.
And the Rakan play
was really good there. Well done to Rakan.
Beautiful.
Well done to Rakan. So, Inna, how do you think this game's going? Who do you think is favoured still at the moment?
I mean, they're 6,000 gold ahead, blue side, so that's always a really big lead. And teleport coming out from Malphite, that is a suicide operation, Malphite.
Yeah,
Get out of there.
That tower is gone no matter what you don't say. That is another tower, and that does mean that they do have pressure. The only tower that's sitting up is mid lane still, and this Lux ain't really in a good spot to defend it if they do decide to push for it. But they are going to try and get the Rift Herald here. It is a 15-minute Rift Herald, which is quite a lot. Rift Herald gives out quite a bit because obviously you get the faster recall on a certain character. Janna walled in it. They understand that they are doing a Rift Herald. Malphite coming round, gonna try and steal the Rift Herald. Still has his ultimate. But Caitlyn just peeling him away, saying, "No, bitch, this is mine." Locks ultimate down, trying to steal the Rift Herald, but does not get it. Zion ulting, trying to run down the Caitlyn.
He ulted a tad bit too late there.
Yeah, just running straight into the tower. Rift Herald instantly going down. They're not waiting. Double knock up from the Rakan there. Rakan leaping back in. Malphite ult down, knocking up the Zion and the Olaf. But Olaf is going to run down the Malphite here, picking up a kill. And the Rift Herald doing his thing and getting the turret still alive. They ain't really focusing the Rift Herald out. But like he did say, there's got so much pill on the side of Krypton here that there's just not much Neon can do about it.
No. Now, if they push this wave in and then just instantly go for the dragon, it will be gone in a mere seconds.
Yeah. Well, dragon is up. It's going to be another Ocean Drake. Ocean Drake is quite useful for the Zion. Zion movement speed is a good thing. Cassiopeia obviously not being able to buy boots as well. Don't help her out.
Yeah, now as well as they got 2 Ocean Drakes, they will get the region.
Yeah.
1 Ocean Drake, it's alright, but 2 is actually quite strong.
Now, if we're looking at builds here, we do see Banner on the Zion, which means they are going for more. He ain't going selfish. Normally, you see Zions go selfish build. You see him go like full Mal, something like that, just to keep themselves alive. But at this point, he's actually trying to help out the rest of his team, which is good. You don't really see top laners do that anymore. We do see an early Runans on the Caitlyn. Normally I see Caitlyn's rushing IE at the moment because obviously with the crit shot and the 50% extra damage on the IE, it's just really strong. But I'm guessing he's going for an IE next, especially with the pickaxe there.
No, they're pinging the banner minion, which is a smart thing because they know that they got 3 people at bot lane. They want to put as much pressure on top lane as they have to.
Well, Tristana doesn't even have 1 item yet, which compared to Caitlyn almost has 2 items. That's a big thing. A wet noodle fight happening in top lane again. Zion beating up Malphite, getting the knock up and done a whacking with his axe. But I don't see much coming out from this. Malphite getting the Iceborne Gauntlet, which just brings so like Iceborne Gauntlet is just so strong at the moment. But Zion ulting, trying to beat up the Malphite, but Malphite retaliates with an ult. Zion having to flash out. Cassiopeia there to back up the Zion, but now they're getting chased out by 5. Oh, the Kha'Zix actually dodging the Cassiopeia. Cassiopeia getting ult by the Lux. But nothing's still coming out of this. Zion trying for the knockup, gets 2 knockups. Gets a stun on the Tristana. Tristana also away to Cassiopeia. Now they just changed their focus onto the Zion, leaving the Cassiopeia as she does escape. Zion with his passive gonna try and beat up on the Tristana, but gets away. Caitlyn picking up bot tier tower for this though.
Yeah, that was just a bait.
Yeah, I'm surprised Cassiopeia survived that fight, to be quite honest.
Yeah. But she wasted heal, flash, and her ultimate. But in the end, they both lose the turret.
That's 2 turrets for 1, which in my books ain't good.
Yeah.
We do see a 9k deficit coming out from the Krypton ahead by 9k. Sorry. Baron was also spawning in 20 seconds, so they are going to be looking probably for an early Baron. They are in a position where they can take it. Kha'Zix getting away. For some reason, Olaf uses his unstoppable rage, but I'm not too sure why.
Yeah. And I love to see them just focused on Scuttle. I hate to see people underestimate Scuttle Crab.
I feel sorry for the Scuttle Crab, man. Like, you know.
What's he doing?
I don't know what he's doing.
Don't they have communication?
I don't know. They should be. They should all be on the Discord together, but apparently not. But we do see the jungler in the mid. They are pinging to do the Baron. There is no vision around the Baron for the red team, so they do not see this as going. Tearing out the final walls for it. They are pinging that it's going on. They are rotating around to it, but they ain't gonna.
This is a good call. Zion in the bot lane pushing with Banner of Command.
Yeah.
And he has teleport, so it's fairly safe.
Zion putting pressure on the Tristana. Now Tristana ain't gonna be able to hurt that Zion, which is kind of sad, really. Seeing an ADC not being able to hurt a tank is a depressing story.
Yeah, but she doesn't have any items yet, so.
Yeah, I know. So.
It's quite sad. Yeah, but she does have Infinity Edge now, I believe. Yes.
Yeah, she does. Yes. Which is gonna help her out. Obviously, when she pops a Q, she just rapid fires like nothing. But they do have a head Caitlyn. Like I stated earlier, Caitlyn
Rakan flashing in on the Lux.
does ignite the Lux. Does ignite the Lux for some reason.
Yeah,
Sion getting bot tower. Tristana still not being able to do anything. To the Zion, it does open up the base for them. Meaning that inhibs are very doable. They still do have the Baron buff. Olaf beating up the Kha'Zix. Kha'Zix goes invisible, knowing they in, and we have to do much with Olaf. They are trying to focus out the Olaf. The unstoppable coming out from Olaf. I just said Olaf 4 times in a second.
That's talented.
Yeah, man. But now they're all coming to back up the Olaf. There goes the 5th. Trying to get this mid tower. Wants to open up base even more. They still have a tier 2 in the top lane, but we are going to see them get the 2nd tier tower. They still do not have an inhib. Zion getting caught out from the Lux stun, but just backing off, playing it safe. Knowing Dragon's up in 50 seconds, probably going to go and ward around the Dragon. There is no vision in bot side for blue team at all. So this could be an issue.
That's honestly very scary since they got the Kha'Zix and a Malphite, so not having any vision is really scary.
Yeah, well, they are going to have to defend as the inhibs are quite in a bad spot.
Yeah, now once this Sion gets his, if they choose to push top lane with Sion's Banner of Command and the Baron minions, it's so strong. It's like just a couple of shots and the turret is gone.
Yeah.
Don't think they have time for it though.
Now we do see Cassiopeia picking up a Royal Age Crystal Scepter. This is gonna be very useful because obviously she can slow them down now with their E and basically make it so they can't move no more. Which is very strong. Zion just trying to peel them away. Rakan going big dick again, dashing out. Getting the Janital, which is actually worth it. Olaf coming along, using the unstoppable at further time, not getting caught up by the Jana tornado. But Kha'Zix is behind, trying to get poke damage off. That is going to be the Rakan dead.
Running away.
Now we do see the Caitlyn there. Caitlyn's going to be able to supply so much damage. But so much damage still coming out from Zion. Zion actually doing more damage than anyone. Cassiopeia does not hit the ornament, but she does destroy him with the E. E just being so strong.
That went from a misplay to a beautiful play.
Yeah, that's going to have issues because that is going to mean that they are going to be able to get at least 2 inhibitors here.
And top turrets.
Yeah, if they push for it, I'm not too sure. Dragon did also get taken, so that is 3 dragons, and that is a mountain drake as well. Ultimate down from Cassiopeia, trying to flash ult to Janna, but Janna just sidestepping it. Kind of make it a bit bait that day he was doing that, and they are going to go for the top tier 2 turret, which is going to fall quite
and
good.
He has banner.
Yeah, he does have banner up. We do see Zion picking up a Righteous Glory as well. Righteous Glory is very good on Zion. They didn't banner. I'm guessing they don't need banner for the next tower. The whole team is up to defend this tower though, so I don't suspect nothing coming out of it. They're probably retreating, go get some stuff. Because if we look at the gold here, we do see 1,000 gold on the Caitlyn. Probably going to be able to pick up some lifesteal item or something. Almost 2k on the cap. But Caitlyn is 2,000 gold ahead of Tristana. But if we look at the Lux to the Cassiopeia is 11,000 gold, whereas Lux is only 6,500. That's a big gold difference for mid laners.
You can't hide behind lackeys.
Zion just pushing out the mid wave, picking up 2 buffs on the side of Neon here. Trying just to defend, trying to see if they can get anything out of it. They are 12,000 gold behind. Baron nowhere near coming up, so I'm not too sure what they're doing in the top side, but they are going to try and get this top. Well, they could either line up for a team fight here, or they could try and split push once again. Zion getting caught out, but Zion so tanky that nothing's really going to come from it. Rakan there also at the back of the map. Rakan using the ornament, dashing in, and dashes out. Waste of an ornament there, because they do not get nothing from it. Lux stunning the Zion. Zion just taking everything they're throwing at their face and just laughing at them, basically. I guess Zion doing Zion things, eh?
Yeah. I mean, he doesn't have Warmogs yet, which I honestly don't know why, because he does have, he does have 3,000 HP, and at least it's not a first buy, but it's an early buy at least, because the sustain you get from Warmog's Heart is just so big.
Yeah.
So
We do see them trying to line up for this top tower, trying to get the final tower of the game. Tristana having to defend from all these creeps. So it doesn't mean they can make it a 4v5, but Sion is in the base, making it work for this Tristana.
now, notice that Sion does have ultimate, so if he chooses to just run down on top lane, which I believe he should do in any second right now, with Rakan, it's 3 kills.
But the one thing that's coming out on the side of Neon here is that their wave clear is very good with the Lux, but we do see a Sion. Oh, where's Sion from?
Wasting his ult on Tristana.
Waiting his ult, yes, he does not go anywhere. Whereas he could have made a play in the top lane, crashing out this Lux or someone like that. But we are just going to wait and see what goes down here. They are still trying to pressure this top tower. They need someone to engage. If Maokai, we do see the Rakan getting a double knock-up, engaging. Malphite using his ultimate.
Beautiful in from Mangi.
Yeah, Malphite getting his ultimate, trying to take out the Caitlyn, but Caitlyn just saying no, you're not killing me, you're not knocking me up. I'm just going to sidestep your little move and focus on the tower. Now the inhib is going to fall. It's going to be fun. Finally, another knockup from this Rakan. This Rakan being really good all game. He has just been dominating all game with these amazing knockups. Now the only thing that's left is the towers. We do have a lever from the Kazakhs. I think that is GG. Yes, I believe that is GG. So well done, Krypton, for picking up the first game of week 2. That is that's quite a big game to actually pick up, because now they are 2-1 in the league, meaning that.
And that's good game, Krypton.
That is good game.
27 minutes.
Now, before we cut out, who do we think was the MVP of this game? We'll start with Wormsy. Wormsy, MVP.
Well, I honestly, when the game began, I thought that Kha'Zix would have been the MVP if they would have won, but I do lean towards PSI or Mangi, but I can't decide who was the better player. Mangi obviously destroyed bot lane, and PSI honestly destroyed mid lane. 0-6 Lux, 8-0 Cassiopeia. But I have to give it to Mangi. Well played, Mangi.
Mangi picking up one of the casters MVP. Inner Life, who you giving the MVP? If he's dead.
I'm giving to it Olaf.
The Olaf.
Yeah, ooh.
The Olaf picking up the MVP from Inner Life. Olaf did this very well. I feel sorry for the Sion during this game, to be quite honest. Sion actually got bullied.
Yeah, he
quite
felt
hard.
a little bit weak actually.
Yeah, but he did get bullied quite hard, but he just waited it out, farmed the best he could, and actually applied a lot in the late game. Like, he was always keeping that Tristana out of fights. Tristana was so afraid to actually deal any damage, because Zion...
Constant pressure on bot lane. It's like, he's a top laner.
Well, I am also going to give the MVP to the Caitlyn, to Mangi. I feel Mangi did very well in that bot lane. The Rakan played amazing in that bot lane.
Yeah.
But the way he was just able to kite, he was kiting very well. He was keeping the Kazakhs from him. He was just applying so much damage that I feel he deserves it. I feel he deserves the.
And you see, Rakan has 1 kill, 10 assists equals to 11. Caitlyn has 4 kills and 7 assists equals to 11, which shows that Rakan and Caitlyn, Mangi and Bear are inseparable bot laners.
Yep, they did really well. So well done to them, honestly. Well done. That will be game 1 over with Krypton picking up the first game. So I thank you guys for watching this first game. Thank you for Wormsy for joining us for this first game. It's been a pleasure having you here, mate.
Thanks for inviting me. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, man. If there's an open spot next week, I'll give you a hit up, mate, because it was nice.
Good night.
Yeah, man. We'll see you tomorrow. But first, before that, we are going to get a interview from Mangi, who did get the MVP of the game. I'm going to ask him now.
We actually see on the graphs here that the damage was very equal between blue side. And on red side, it was Malphite to the 14,000 damage with most damage in the game. What?
Yeah, it was
Jesus. Those cookies deal a lot of damage.
Well, we are going to get an interview from Mangi. He did get the MVP of the game, which he played really well. He's gonna join.
Congratulations!
He's going to join any second now. We just got to wait for him to join. I think they're just doing like a little debrief.
Hello, guys.
Oh, Mangi, yeah.
I'm here. Hello.
Oh wait, Mangi. Wait, where are you? Oh, there you go. It took so long to update for me. So, Mangi, well done. We gave you the MVP of the game.
Oh, thanks very much.
Yes, we did give it to you.
I
That's
do all up to my Rakan. He done very well
Yeah,
today.
We did. See, I was jumped between the Rakan and you. The Cassiopeia did really well as well. Don't get me wrong, but I feel the way you was kiting, you always kept that Kha'Zix from you. You applied so much pressure, damage. Like, I just have to give it to you. You know.
Thanks. Yeah, the whole team played well overall. I mean, Sion had a rough one getting camped, but
Yeah.
he managed to pull through and become an unstoppable machine at the end for us. So he gave us a good front line.
Oh yeah.
Olaf done really well with the counter gank earlier on,
So,
and Sai's just a beast on Cassio.
so what was your thought process coming into this? Now I know Caitlyn's probably your strongest AD carry. I think everyone knows Caitlyn's probably your strongest AD carry. But what was your thought process going into this? Like, why did you focus around not getting blown up? Because we saw you ban Rengar out, and we thought that you was going to try and pick up the Kha'Zix. But obviously they did pick up the Kha'Zix. So did you plan for this and decide to have all these Peely type champions like the Rakan and the Sion to actually keep them away from you?
Well, everything's planned, man. But yeah, I mean, I do feel a bit sorry for Neon with the fact that Shanae had to fill ADC at the last second.
Yeah.
So I would take anything off him for that. But yeah, we decided to go with the Kate. It was either pick or banner right away.
Yeah.
So we decided to pick her because I've been playing a lot of Kate recently.
Your Caitlyn's quite strong, man. Your Caitlyn's quite strong. Can't wait to face her in the next split. It's gonna be quite fun.
Oh yeah, she's a beast in 5v5 games.
Yeah.
Maybe not so much solo queue, but
Well,
You got
we're
another
not
welcome.
talking about Soda Q, are we? We're talking about 5v5 games here.
yeah.
Soda
Talk
Q's
about the tournament, but
yeah, Soda Q is a lot different. But thank you for the interview. Well done for the MVP of the game. You played
congratulations
really
for
well.
winning it.
Thanks a
Congratulations
lot.
for the win. And next time you're streamed is 2 weeks, so we're gonna have to wait a while before watching you play again, which is kind of sad. But
It's very unfortunate.
Hopefully Kate doesn't get nerfed.
yeah, hopefully. But
Right.
we will see you. Thank you for the interview, and good luck in your next game, man.
Alright, thanks a lot. Catch you
Good night,
later.
good night.
See you in bed, see you in bed. Okay, guys, we are going to jump to a break. Thank you, Thingy, once again for joining us, Wormsy. If everyone wants you back again, we might see you next week. You never know.
You never know.
But next game is going to be Cobalt versus Xenon, which is going to be a good game. I think it's going to be quite a good game. We have got another guest caster joining us for this named Fritz. So we'll be back in about 10-15 minutes. Go grab a drink, go have a shit, and we'll see you for the next game.
Good night, people.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the LGS split. Now, we have swap casters. People are still joining the lobby, but we are doing this quite early so we can introduce the new caster slash my teammate, Fritz. Fritz, how are you, my friend?
I'm good, thank you.
Yes, he is quite a loud person, so this might be quite fun. We did have to kick Wormsy out. Wormsy did really well last game, but now we do have, I believe, Cobalt versus Xenon.
Yes, that is the case.
That is the case. Kind of
This
delays.
time you didn't forget.
There's some delays coming out from the. Some delays coming out, but I think we're all good. Professional stream coming out here for you guys.
Of course.
But let's get. We're gonna say who we gonna think's gonna win that, and then we'll do it after the picks and bans as well. So, what team do you think is gonna win out of these two, Cobalt or Xenon? We'll start with Inner Life. Cobalt or Xenon?
I'm pretty sure I'm going for Cobalt.
Going for Cobalt.
I don't even know which team's which at this point.
I
so.
think I can tell you that Xenon did win their last game. Cobalt lost. So sorry if the stream just swapped as well. That was just me checking because I don't have studio mode enabled anymore. But yeah, Cobalt did win their last game. Xenon did not.
Well, the only thing I'm worried about with Xenon is the inability to change comps, because if you look at their two of their three previous games, in 2 of those 3 games, 4 of the 5 champions were the exact same, being the Gnar, the Jax, the Azir, and the Thresh, swapping out the Tristana for the Sivir in the next week's game. So I'm just worried about that possibility. But we'll see what happens in the pick ban phase here.
My worry is right now that I might have fucked up the overlay, but we'll come to that issue when we come across it. So, going straight into this, we do see a Kaiser ban. I believe Kaiser works with whoever plays her, but I don't think it's for everyone. I don't think she's broken, but if the person who's playing her has decent mechanics, then she can be quite strong, if you get what I mean.
The Twisted Fate ban is pretty obvious, to be honest.
Well,
the Roam potential coming out.
Well,
The Kaiser ban makes more sense, to be honest, because the abuse of the Ginter's Rageblade mechanic seems like a hefty addition to have to your team. The output of damage on the champion with that item is pretty high, so...
Well, we do see an Irelia ban now. Irelia, I think it's super weak.
Yeah, I don't have much to say about Irelia. The rework seems to have killed her early game a little bit. The team fight potential is pretty strong.
Oh yeah, that ultimate, as being a Yas main, that ultimate is kind of an issue because I can't really dash in her ult because I just get stopped, if you get what I mean. So, but yeah. I did play Darius into it yesterday, and I absolutely shat on her. So maybe Darius can. I don't know. I'm
not seeing where the Vel'Koz ban's coming from. I'm not. Can you maybe explain some of the logic behind that one?
I generally don't know the Vel'Koz ban. Vel'Koz can be played support, but I think we did see a Vel'Koz support last week.
Yeah. The Varus ban was something I was waiting for. They played that last week and absolutely played so well on that champion.
Picked up for the jungle of Cobalt. I'm guessing left side's Cobalt. Yes, it is.
Yeah, it is.
Cobalt picking up Sejuani. Yeah, Sejuani, I still think is one of the best junglers in the game because she brings so much to the table.
She's solid engage. Yeah,
it's ridiculous. Israel getting picked up. Now, Israel with Cryptomancy is disgusting. He gains gold so quick.
It's also solid to counter Sejuani because he can use his shift to dodge the Sejuani bolo. So he can't lock Ezreal up so easily.
Well, they did pick the Braum into Israel as well. Now, Braum into Israel is really good because Israel can E and then Braum can jump to the E. So they both get away without burning their flash, which is
and similar to any other ADC with an auto attack reset, Ezreal can apply Braum's passive a lot quicker with the concussive blows because the Mystic Shot will also proc a stack of that, I believe. So,
well, the range of his Q as well is just really good for poking. So if they do pick like a Caitlyn, he is going to be able to poke back, if you get what I mean. Because normally Caitlyn has like amazing poke, but they're going to pick a Xayah.
So the Poppy, I actually was thinking about this before we went into this game because Cobalt picked this last week into Neon and lost quite hard. However, the Poppy was the one saving grace of the game, doing 17,000 damage in less than 35 minutes, which is on a tank champion is actually quite impressive.
Well,
He ended the game 5-4-1 as well on a losing team.
Poppy's quite weird when it comes to it, because Poppy overall just does a lot of damage. Like, her Q does a lot of damage. If you can pin someone to the wall and pop a Q and get both ends of the Q, you could half health for carry very easily, and then you just start beating them up with your hammer. And for a tank who builds no damage at all,
Yeah.
it's ridiculous. But I think Poppy is an amazing champ still. I remember before she got reworked, she was terrible.
Yeah.
When she had the ugly face. The Swain ban coming out.
Okay.
As Fritz knows, Swain's one of my favourite champs in this game.
Yeah. He's also one of the strongest mid laners. He can
Yeah.
also be played top lane. I mean, obviously that's not going to be an issue because the
Poppy's already top
actually, it's been banned on the Poppy set. So
Well,
the Azir pick seems a bit obvious. I'm not actually sure why Cobalt left that open, to be honest, because it has been played in 3 out of the 4 games now. So this might be something to watch out for.
well,
The Rakan ban, pretty obvious with the Xayah ADC, but yeah, go on.
me being a top lane main, like, because obviously I'm in top lane for us now. That if I ever see a Teemo pick, I'm picking that Swain. You know, so that I understand that Swain ban. Swain is just deadly. Warwick getting banned out. Fritz always bans
Yeah.
Warwick. That is his
Yeah.
thing. He always bans out the Warwick. He hates it.
Solid jungler.
Yeah.
Amazing gank potential. He would fit so well into the comp that they've actually got as well. So
Trundle going, I'm guessing top lane,
Yeah.
on the side of Xenon. I'm sorry if my mic's going all funny as well. I've had to put it in a weird position.
Oh, okay.
Gnar,
So that's the
Gnar.
Gnar again for the 3rd game out of the 4.
Mm.
Once again, Xenon not showing so much deviance from the.
Yeah, but Mega Gnar.
Yeah,
the
the
game
engage potential is
changer.
pretty strong.
And Mega
Actually,
Gnar is a game changer.
To be honest, I actually preferred the Trundle because the Trundle trades quite well into Poppy,
Mm.
which limits her kind of potential to, start pushing into waves and things like that, setting up freezers so that she can go and create a presence somewhere else. Morgana pick coming out here for Kobo. That's been seen twice already. They played it both games last week, so it's not so surprising that we see it again.
Well,
I'll be very interested if this is a Lux.
well, we saw a Lux last game, and that Lux got absolutely destroyed. Even Inner pointed it out that they picked the Lux into Cassiopeia, and the Cassiopeia the Lux just got destroyed. But we do see the Lux pick into a Azir.
Oh, the Shaco. This could be good.
Shaker.
This is a highly risky champion to pick into this comp. Okay,
Oh,
that's even worse.
Even Fiddlesticks is really weird. Obviously, you do have the fear on Fiddlesticks with the ornament, but I don't think they're gonna go. They are gonna go to Trundle jungle, which is, I think Trundle's amazing. Honestly, like the bite, just being able to whack people. If they can hit a good ice cube as well, you know the thing that I'm gonna call it ice
Frozen
cube.
pillar.
Yeah, that thing, the pillar. I'm gonna call it ice cube. It sounds better. sounds like a rapper, you know. Yeah, but if they hit that pillar, then it's guaranteed free kill. But into a Poppy top, Poppy's quite hard to gank because she can push away. If you get what I mean, like that, she can push you into a wall and just leave you there. She also has a W for speed.
Yeah, the steadfast presence also stops Nahop as an engage as well. So.
Yeah, Poppy's really hard to gank. She doesn't seem it because she doesn't have a solid escape. But if she lines up the escape perfectly or just plays the lane consistently, she does have a solid escape, you know?
I cannot see much kill potential coming out from either of these top lanes because both of these champions, Poppy and Gnar, have quite strong laning phases because they're both quite able to escape ganks. Also, Sejuani ganking Gnar, not the most effective idea because as soon as Sejuani starts to pop the W, the charge thing, Gnar will just hop away from that. So he can avoid most of the damage from the permafrost that will follow as well.
Well, I'm more interested in this bot lane, to be quite honest. I love Xayah, right? If she was a real chick, I'd marry her. I love Xayah. Alright. Now, the Xayah Morgana is very strong. Morgana hits a binding, Xayah gets a free Q plus a free E. With the damage of a W, getting the stun, it's just so much damage that it can kill someone at level 3. Like, it's just ridiculously how strong that combo is, and I'm surprised on the side of Xenon that they let him have this combo.
Well, I'm also looking at the mid lane here because the Azir into Lux matchup was quite interesting. Azir taking Cleanse seems that's probably the smartest pick into Lux because the kill potential from being hit by the snare leading into the light ball and then the final spark is quite strong. But also you've got to bear in mind that this Azir has went 7-1-10 in his last game, dealing 24,000 damage in 33 minutes, which is absolutely incredible.
Just a quick update here. In life, he's got to go. He's got to go tend to his baby. Thank you for casting the first game, I guess, and we'll see you next week. But hope your baby feels better, man. I thought I'd let you know if you don't hear it in his voice, that is why he has to go and tend to stuff. So we let him do that. So it's just me and you, Frizz. This is going to be a fun one. We've still got a minute before the game. So what team now, with the picks you've seen, what team do you think's got the win here? Chat,
Personally,
if you
I'm gonna have to Xenon.
and chat, if you want to guess who's done a win as well, please drop it in. But I don't know. I feel like I like Cobalt's lineup a bit better. I'm not a fan of the Lux. I'm not a fan of that Lux.
Nah, yeah, the Lux is not strong into this.
No.
Literally all of Xenon's comp has some solid mobility, so catching them out with the snare can be kind of difficult. Also, Azir is a semi-decent counter matchup to Lux because he can outrange her quite well.
But other than that, every other lane I feel is stronger on the side of Cobalt. Sejuani.
I'm not sure about the Gnar to Poppy. I think the Gnar will surprise you here.
See, Poppy's quite weird because once Gnar goes Mega Gnar, Poppy can still trade with him. You know what I mean? Because Poppy is just like that. I'm not suspecting a kill in that top lane anytime soon.
Not at all. I imagine both these lanes will take Grass to the Undying.
That's what I'm saying. So in the lane matchup, they're quite even. But in the jungle, the Sejuani kind of outplays the Trundle because you have the ultimate. She has more mobility. She is tankier than the Trundle. And she can't be knocked up. So something like Azir won't be able to knock up this Sejuani. Braum can't knock up the Sejuani. Trundle can't knock up the Sejuani.
I'm very interested in the teleport pick from Lux here. Because the ignite coming out from the support. So taking no exhaust against Ezreal is definitely risky because Ezreal can be a bit of a nightmare to shut down once he's hopping around. You know, he's got his CDR. He can Mystic Shot every like 1.5 seconds. He's got his blink up pretty common. Like, he becomes a bit of a nightmare to shut down. So I actually prefer the exhaust. But if the ignite pays off, if they get an early Dark Binding leading into a route from Xayah from Blade Caller, then it will pay off. But unless that happens, I'm not sure the ignite is going to serve them well here.
We do see a Grasswell Undying on both. No, we don't see it on Poppy, but we do see a Grasswell Undying on the Gnar, which is
Poppy has actually opted for Aftershock, which I'm not so sure about into Gnar because I don't see many opportunities for her to get to use the heroic charge. So I'm not sure I understand this personally, but
we're gonna see how it goes. We do see standard builds from both sides. Tristana opting to go for the stopwatch, which Morgana. Getting some poke out on the Gnar. Gnar on the bot side. Poppy knows this as well. That Gnar is down here, so
this is a standard setup from Cobalt.
Yeah, just
the Poppy just covering the blue potential invade.
Well,
Azir and Gnar moving up top now.
Well, Xenon does have the stronger early game, I believe. So they could have went for that. They could have went for that, something like that. That Trundle bite, the Idril Q, the Braum can obviously get the slow. So they wanted to try and get something. If one would have overstepped, then it would have been an issue.
Also at level 1, exhaust beats ignite, and also they have the barrier advantage. Sorry, cleanse from Azir rather than the teleport from Lux. So yeah, they do actually have a stronger level 1.
But after level 6, I'm going to say this game's going to go very, very even.
Well, we'll see what happens with the Sejuani Power Spike at level 6. We'll see where the frozen bowlers can come from. We'll see if they get landed properly. Because a good Sejuani ult will carry games, so
Yeah, well,
we'll just need to see.
they do clear around the same time. Nard going to be able to poke Poppy a bit easier, obviously, because he's ranged. But Poppy's just naturally tanky anyway, so she's going to be able to take a hit or two.
This bot lane taking quite a lot of trade damage here. Desire, Morgana definitely becoming a bit of a problem here.
Xayah and Morgana as a group is an issue. Like I said in the picks and bans, as soon as Morgana hits a binding, it's pretty much game over. Now Israel does obviously have the E. They did just get level 2, so he did upgrade his E.
Braum also can use the shield to block that, so
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So they do have safety, but is safety always needed? I'm guessing so. Sorry about that. Meganar coming out, trying to get poke on Poppy. Poppy just walking away.
this is gonna be an early kill from Trundle, I think.
Trundle picking
Red
up
buff
the
will
kill.
pop. Azir will flash.
Azir flash. I actually think it's a good thing they gave Azir that kill.
Yeah,
and ahead of
the
Azir,
double buff.
Yeah, and double buff. And ahead of Azir is disgustingly strong. Probably one of the strongest mid laners, to be quite honest.
Trundle now punishing the Sejuani with Gromp steal as well. That puts Sejuani so far behind because now she has to come to this top side to cover that buff, or cover the monster that's been lost, which means that she now can't invade through the top side on the enemy jungle. She'll have to go through her bot side now.
We do see quite an aggressive bot lane, but Poppy just trying to farm that shield going miles off.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, very unfortunate. But it's going to be hard for Poppy before she does get her first tank item. I'm guessing she's going to go like a frozen mallet or something first. Just so she can be tanky.
I wouldn't actually be surprised if we see something like a frozen heart or an iceborne gauntlet.
Oh, we do see a
binding being hit on Ezreal.
Morgana, but Xayah not being able to follow up.
Not
trying to
enough
hit
damage
a stun
there.
on the Morgana. Morgana goes to flat shield herself. So
This
it
will
doesn't
be a
happen.
concussive blows, ignite being popped.
Yeah, ignite on the Braum, but nothing's coming out of it. Morgana does ignite, which means ignite did come out, which was a fair trade. But Sejuani is here to try and fight, but there is a ward, so they're not going to worry about it too much.
Trundle also able to come for the counter gank as well. I think he's about to catch out the Sejuani. Azir's being able to roam here as well, so
Sejuani just dashing over, will get into safety. Trundle knowing what's going down. Lux just playing back. Lux not being able to help anyone because Azir just being able to push her in so hard, meaning that she's just gonna have to play it safe. Whereas Luxes actually tend to do well roaming, because if she can hit a stun over the wall or like an ornament from long range away, then
Trundle gank bot, but I don't think anything will come of it. Nah. Xayah and Morgana back off in time.
and Azir's delaying the Lux retreat.
This Azir damage is insane.
Nah pushing, trying to go for a kill. Poppy pushing away. Poppy grabbing the shield. Actually going to be this thing to save her life. Poppy does flash away, but Poppy does die. But we do. Megan, Nah does get away. I lost my words there. I'm not too sure what happened. But Nah did get away about it. She binding on the Morgana. Braum caught out. We do see the W popped on the Xayah, but Xayah doesn't actually pick up the kill.
Blade call on the summon Airy picks up the kill.
Yeah, that's Morgana picking up the first kill for this bot lane. Actually getting the first kill for the team overall, so that's gonna be.
This is really bad for Lux as well, because she's just been poked out of lane by the Azir, and she's going to have to teleport for this, otherwise she's going to miss cannon, which means that now she can't assist her bot lane at all, or top if it comes to that. Well, so the teleport advantage coming through from mid, let's see if she can get the cannon. Oh, she misses it.
We do see that Xayah, I believe, does have enough to pick up a BF sword. She almost does. She is on her way out of that 5 gold to pick up the BF sword. And there it is. Wait.
Israel comes back to lane with just a tear.
Yeah, well, tear's quite useful in Israel, let's be honest. Refunds his mana, grants him more mana.
But I think you'd rather be the Xayah in this case with the BF sword up.
Definitely Xayah. Trundle waiting top side for a gank. Poppy running around, trying to fit a ward in there. Don't get caught out by the Trundle.
This isn't going to end well. Poppy has no flash as well.
She does ult the Trundle away, which means she She only has to deal with the Gnar, not slowing. Gonna be able to trigger the Dumble, but here comes the Sejuani. Missing the wall, not actually gonna be able to pin the Gnar to the wall, meaning that Gnar is just gonna get away. But Mega Gnar jumps
Bot lane
over the
roaming
wall,
up as
going
well.
in
Braum,
for
concussive
the
blows.
Trundle hunting down the Poppy. They want to shut down
But
his Poppy.
stunned.
The ultimate from Gnar actually pinning Poppy to the wall and grabbing the kill at the same time. Sejuani, knowing that she ain't gonna be able to do anything, is roaming the back. She is quite far behind the Trundle. Not kills wise, but XP wise. We do see the bot lane in mid lane. They are going to try and push this tower as much as possible. Sejuani is the only one here to block it. We're hitting a Q. Azir diving in. All four people, sorry, are here to get this first turret, and they believe they are going to get it. There's not much anyone's going to be able to do about it. The Morgana actually saving the turret with the ability there.
Torment. What a roam by bot lane from Xenon. The Braum coming out applying the concussive blows, Ezreal popping that really quickly on the Lux. Killed her in less than 5 seconds.
Well, we do see Mountain Drake up. They are going to give the Azir the blue buff, which makes sense. The Azir is going to be a playmaker in this game. A really big one.
The Empress Divide potential late game, that's going to be so strong.
Yeah.
I would not want to be this Lux right now. She is not going to have a fun time here.
No, definitely not. Poppy actually picking up the cannon, so lucky her. Oh, the game has been paused.
Oh,
What's going
pause.
on here?
I think it's Braum's mouse is not working properly.
This is the first pause of the season, so this game going off very weird at the moment. I would have thought they would have been playing a lot safer. If I was in this top lane personally, I would have been playing a lot safer.
I did not expect solo kills coming out from Gnar onto Poppy here. That is definitely a surprise.
No, we both thought that.
This Trundle pick is actually working quite well. He's been counter ganking well. He's caught Sejuani out at some key points of the map. He's got a deep ward at her blue. This is a really good position to be in. He's also got some good vision near topside, so he can avoid the counter ganks quite well. This is definitely a favorable position for Xenon. 1.4 thousand gold ahead as well. It's looking good.
Yeah, they are quite a decent amount ahead. Now, hopefully this pause don't take too long, because I got ranked games to go and play. No, I'm joking. But I don't know. I'm looking forward to the late game here. I think late game's going to be quite even if Cobalt can obviously stay in it. Now, Cobalt just coming off a loss as well, so very demoralising, the loss, and coming to a game where they're not in the favourable matchup and losing first blood and stuff like that. It's going to be quite disheartening. But you know the rule: never give up.
Well, I just want to direct your attention to us. If you look at the blue, if you swap your vision to the blue side of the map, you see that the Fog of War is quite invading. There's not many deep wards. There's one, actually, near mid lane, that topside brush, that I imagine will get cleared out quite soon.
But the vision's quite even on both sides. We do see hardly any vision in the river from Xenon here, which is kind of weird.
Having no vision on near Dragon at nearly level 6 is interesting, because this Mountain Drake will be the make or break of the early game.
Well,
I imagine both teams will want to go for this play.
If Xayah does pick up the Mountain Drake, that's so bad of an issue for Xenon, because Xayah with the W and a Mountain Drake just pushes so hard, especially after she gets a full IE or something that gives her attack speed, because she's just going to be able to melt towers. Now, I am looking at the chat here, and you can obviously see it on stream. They are playing rock, paper, scissors. I don't know why.
Well, I'm also thinking for the Mountain Dragon for Xenon, you've also got the high push potential of Trundle with his... I don't know what that ability is called, the domain thing, but that boosts his attack speed. With that, Trundle will push turrets quite heavily. I also imagine there's probably going to be some attack speed in his build somewhere, unless he goes just straight up full tank. Azir also pushes quite fast once he gets Nash's Tooth.
Looks like they're ready to start this game again. I believe his mass was broken. Shit like this happens. I'm sorry for the technical difficulties, but what you gonna do? They said they're ready, but I'm not too sure. But yeah, I feel this Azir is going to be a big game changer for them. Azir showing that he's really strong. Poppy telling them that they're ready. This game's still paused though. running out of things to say. There you go, and we're back into said game. Now this Gnar actually putting so much pressure on the Poppy. Poppy pinning him to the wall, getting a lot of damage off. But it's going to be a kill in the bot lane. Xayah ulting, but we do get a flash from Israel. He's still burning, and
kill?
he survives.
No, he survives.
Survives on 18 HP. That's a shocker, that.
He also had heal as well, so he could have survived the next tick of Ignite if necessary.
But I believe that it might be a first tower onto the side of Cobalt. Now, like I said, Xayah and pushing is just... It goes hand in hand. Her W makes it so she can push so well. She can clear wave so fast with a Q and E. Xayah did have to waste the ult though.
You've also got the Tormented Soil from Morgana, so she can push. She has pretty strong wave clear. Braum just going to be holding the waves here. The True Shot Barrage coming in. This is most of the minions actually. This is a Mega Gnar engage. Will he push her against the wall? Right, charge just gets her out of safety.
Get away from
I think this will be a kill.
For some reason my keyboard ain't working now. There we go, now it's working. I'm focusing on this top lane too much. I'm just enjoying watching two tanks brawl, and that's kind of weird to say. You don't really enjoy watching two tanks brawl anymore, but this top lane's been quite fun to watch. Sejuani
Boomerang toss on Hyper doing so much damage to the Poppy.
Yeah.
She's going to be forced to back her back brush, which is bad because she won't get any of the XP that's being currently lost to turrets.
Well, this is here still applying a lot of pressure onto this Lux. Lux not being able to do anything. Oh, sorry, I'm quite tired. I've been out for a while. Trundle playing very safe. Trundle starting Bami Cinder, just down and help him clear waves a bit more. Bot lane pushing in, want to get some damage down onto this tower, but realise the Morgana's there. And they're more afraid of the Morgana than the Xayah at the moment, which I would be too. The Morgana's scary.
Azir cleanse popping for the Lux binding. I'm not actually sure he was in any danger really, but
clearing walls, popping the dragon to do damage onto the Braum. That's kind of a smart idea. It's not gonna be a lot of damage, but it's enough to where she got 20 gold out of it. I guess that's worth. Nah, 2 levels ahead of the Poppy. That's a big difference. Plus, like basically 25 CS up as well.
well, if you look at the gold, he's 900 gold ahead. That is nearly that is a longsword and a ruby crystal. That is basically half of a phage.
Yeah.
He's going to finish Black Cleaver right here. That's a strong power spike item. He will be able to trade for days with this Poppy now.
The Azir seeing that Sejuani's clearing, but Trundle is there as well to counter again. Not knowing that the Trundle's there, Trundle pinning down the
This
floor.
could be bad.
The buy, the Sejuani getting
group.
slowed from the pillar. They are going to retreat. Lux coming in for the support. Azir just pressuring the Lux out. Azir doing what Azir does best. But this Trundle counter ganking really well. He's always in that position to make sure that his laners are always safe. Which is kind of weird. Xayah pushing up the lane again. Trundle bot side looking for a gank, but Sejuani's there to counter gank. Talking about counter ganks, and we just see another one. Still pushing up this Trundle. Azir is to back up the Trundle. Lux following. This is going to be Azir engaging onto the Morgana. Xayah hitting her full stun. Lux ulting, killing the
Binding
Braum.
hit on Braum.
Yeah.
Lux Final Spark picks up the kill on Braum. That's
Yeah,
a great ultimate from Lux there.
Gnar is on bot side as well. Gnar being very much ahead with the Black Cleaver. But the Sejuani is going to survive. Flashes, gets a heal out. Morgana hitting a binding on his catching her Gnar as he wanted to. Oh, here comes the Poppy. Poppy pinning him to the wall. The Divide coming out from Azir, leaving Trundle on the wrong side of the wall. Ultimate coming out from
Fails
Nitro.
the flash. Poppy double kill for her.
Now that team fight was really strong for Cobalt. Now that's going to put Cobalt back in the game. Now it's also going to be a first tower for Cobalt. Poppy, not too sure what she's
They're
doing
looking to
right now.
This Ezreal, I think.
Poppy going to die to the
Poppy.
tower. Sejuani?
Sejuani's gonna die.
Hello?
What's going on here?
Hello?
A communications breakdown from Cobalt.
Yeah,
It looks like
just a
this
bit.
Ezreal might also be able to chase down this Morgana. No, it doesn't look.
And
good.
that also means that they're not going to get a tower. Now I did say that favoured the that did favour Cobalt. Now Xenon just got their favour back, I guess, getting a 3-0 Israel from that.
Well, and also if you look at the top lane right now, both Gnar and Poppy used to teleport. but the wave actually favors Nah, because now he can push this Poppy under turret, get some.
Oh, an
farm
Orma coming
denial
out from
going.
Brom getting an Orma out. They are diving him, trying to focus on the Xayah. Xayah getting some on the
Concussive blows, will
tower.
proc.
But
That's a
Brom's
stun.
going to die to
Will
the tower. No, he's not.
And
That
upshot
flash
box.
actually saved him.
Oh my!
He flashed away. The tower did not focus. We did get a
Teleport
TP
coming
out
in from Lux. I don't think it's going to lead to anything.
Lux
No
missing the
Sejuani.
ultimate, and Trundle was there to back it up. Lux trying to get caught out by the Trundle. Morgana there, getting the binding. Actually picking up the kill on Israel before going down. Not done it actually die. Trundle is there. Sejuani is there to try and pick
Sejuani
up
will
the...
pick up the kill on Brawl, man.
no, she won't. She got exhausted. He's not going to catch up. Realizing that it's a lost call. Gonna try and fight the Trundle.
with the
Here
Azir
comes
coming. They
Azir.
can fight this.
Lux is there as well to try and back up the Sejuani, but nothing's going to come out of it. Realizing that they could push this tower very hard. Azir just doing so. Looks like it's going to be first tower on the side of Xenon. Now, Cobalt could have had first tower ages ago, but they decided to do that weird dive thing that we saw. and losing first turret. Like, they would have been ahead quite a bit now, but instead they are 1,000 gold behind.
Really big throw from the side of Cobalt. They
Yeah.
put all their advantages that they gained from that fight out the window, basically. Losing so much gold, giving Ezreal almost 700 gold return.
The only good
They
thing
will-
they got out of that fight was Poppy was able to pick up her Sunfire cape. Morgana clearing out
See,
wards around the dragon.
I'm actually interested in the gold swing in mid lane now, because now the Lux is actually 200 nearly gold ahead of the Azir.
Yeah, that's because of the 2 kills that she picked up. She did pick up that snipe on the Brom. Which
She's making more use of the roam, or shove and then roam strategy as well. She's pushing in, this is it, right to his turret. She's waiting for cannons. She's pushing him in at the right time. She's making sure he can't back on short waves.
Can I just point your eye out to something? If you look at Poppy and Gnar at the moment, their gold difference, Poppy's actually ahead of the Gnar just simply because of who she shut down. Because she was able to shut down the Gnar himself, she got so much more gold. Yeah, she may be behind on farm, but she's even. So, oh, that was a good ultimate. Skipping out on the Emperor's Divide.
From Sejuani.
Sejuani grabbing the ult. Poppy pinning her to the wall. That is a kill
Charge.
on the Gnar. Gnar actually dying. And that is a dragon on the side of Cobalt. They know Sejuani's top. The jungler is top. They're just going to be able to pressure it. Xayah is here to try and steal it. Lux does have the ultimate to try and steal it also.
Let's see what they can do. Lux.
Not picking up the dragon. That is a mountain dragon on the side of Xenon. And you did say Trundle and a mountain drake goes very well together.
What a great gank on top lane that was by Sejuani. She knew exactly where the ward was. She knew how to avoid it. She knew where Gnar could go. Perfect ultimate timing as well. And the heroic charge knocking right into the wall, blocking. Yeah.
That's going to be a tower on the side of Cobalt here. Cobalt didn't have the best early game, but going into this mid lane, they are going to go into it with the lead. Binding going out, hitting the Brom just to feed him away. Lux just getting some poke damage down. This Morgana's doing really well.
Poppy missing the keeper's verdict. Gnar actually might be able to pick this kill up. Hyper will speed him up and slow Poppy down here. Boomerang toss comes down.
Oh,
Will he be
Penance
able-
to the wall.
heroic charge.
But Gnar
I think
is
this
going
will
to pick
lead
up the
to a
kill.
death.
Oh,
Black Cleaver will be
he
stacking.
misclicked. But nope, still pick up the kill. He did misclick on that creep, which was kind of weird.
Yeah, really bad overextend by Poppy there. She took the turret, but she spent a little bit too much time taking it, so Gnar was able to respawn and hop over a minion to get in range of her to hit the boomerang toss.
Yeah.
And with that Black Cleaver, obviously, he just stacks armor penetration so quickly with his hyper and with slows and speed ups through the roof. You're not escaping now.
Well, Poppy's still ahead in gold wise to the Gnar. That's just simply because they got the mid tower and the top tower and the bot tower. The towers are giving them the lead here. Like you said before, the Lux is now ahead of the Azir by like
Almost 600
100.
gold, 700 nearly.
Yeah, that's a big difference. Israel's still ahead of the Xayah, but that's because of Kleptomancy. I'm sorry, Kleptomancy is extremely good on Israel at the moment.
Yeah.
And Morgana almost 1,000 gold ahead.
I'm going to sleep in the other room again.
But please, sorry about the distractions. We do see Azir behind. If we look at the builds, Azir instantly goes for the Nashor's Tooth. Makes sense on Azir, you're on attack speed, cooldown. But Lux does have the Luden's Echo, does have full boots, where Azir doesn't. Azir went for a blasting one instead. Xayah just having an Essence Reaver, whereas Israel does have a Mazamu, an Iceborne Gauntlet, and the boots. A kill getting picked up on the side of Trundle, pinning Poppy to the wall. The Flowers Gauntlet. Morgana hitting a binding, but Morgana getting the hill off.
Nigel missed his ult there on Poppy.
No, getting the Mega Gnar off. Sorry, I thought that was Morgana. I lost my eyes for a second.
Oh, so much damage coming out from this.
Oh, the slide! Oh my god!
Absolutely incredible Mystic shot there.
And that's gonna mean that that is a
Free
that is
Rift
a
Herald.
Rift Herald for them. That was an
Xenon turning
amazing.
that around so perfectly.
This game is so close. It's been in the favour of Xenon, and it went in the favour of Cobalt. Xenon, Cobalt, Xenon, Cobalt. Now it's back in the favour of Xenon. This game.
Yeah, the one turret down, but the gold swing they probably got from that is absolutely huge. This Ezreal nearly 1,000 gold ahead. He's able to pick up a full Iceborne Gauntlet and Man Immune, and he still has a lot of gold when he backs as well. So we'll see what he picks up when he goes.
This game is just more than I expected to happen. Now we do see this Trundle going damaging tank, which is, it makes sense because Naris gonna go full tank. He picks up the Black Cleaver, gonna be his only damage item. He is going into a Dead Man's Plate for the movement.
Tiamat just to the clear on the Raptors and the Krugs as well.
Yeah. Poppy just gonna go full tank as well. Poppy, like we said in the picks and bans, Poppy has
Just
damage no
trading
matter
vision
what
wards
she does.
here. Cheeky ward placed by Braum.
Saving the bot tower up one. Bot tower is still the only tier 1 tower up, so Xenon are gonna try and get this tower no matter what. Getting a binding on the Azir, throwing out some damage from the
Blade
Xayah.
Caller's not going to stun, so there's no pressure.
Looking mid lane, we are going to see the Poppy ultimate knocking away 2 people. This does leave Braum in the open by himself. They don't have to run all back. Lux is all down. Poppy pinning him to the wall. There's going to be a kill for the Sejuani. Now that was amazing by the Poppy, being able to send 2 people away who could have saved that Braum's life and then focused everything onto that Braum.
Yeah, what a perfect ultimate. Hits both the Ezreal and the Azir, leaving Braum all by himself, not able to tank enough damage from the Lux. Hits the binding and it's all over.
Morgana popping her ult. Nah done a flash away. Nah realising he's caught out. Everyone going straight for him. He does get pinned to the wall, does get E'd by the Sejuani and gets picked up by the Poppy. Now Xayah
doesn't quite make the hop over the wall.
Xayah needs to pick up a kill. But
5 assists. It's the most assists on the team.
She ain't been able to pick one up. Picking up a kill would mean that she's going to be able to just pick up another item, like morale, she'll be better morale, because like being a carrier not having a kill is kind of morale killing, you know?
Yeah, of course.
This Israel is 4-1 though, and he's almost got his Mazamu fully stacked. 50 more mana and it will be stacked all the way.
Backing with 1,800 gold as well. I can only imagine what he'll pick up.
Yeah. I'm guessing he's going to go into Blade of the Rune King, and that he is. He's going to a Cutlass.
Bill's got a Cutlass there.
Yeah,
It's the obvious buy.
Blade of the Rune King makes sense on him. Poppy does have 1,200 gold on her, so she is going to be able to go pick up her Dead Man's Plate as soon as she backs in a second here. Mountain Drake is up. Poppy looks like she's going to ward it up. No, she is going to start the Mountain Drake actually. But no one's there. The Azir coming to spot out the Mountain Drake and realising that something's oddly wrong.
Blue
Azir,
Trinket spots out the Poppy.
yeah, Poppy getting spotted, but the rest of the team is here
She
to
will
back
have the
her up.
backup from her
But
team.
Braum getting caught out again.
Nearly mega stun.
They're all turned on the Gnar, but Gnar hit a 3-man ultimate. Braum ultimate over the wall, actually knocking him back up into the air. Empress Divide pushing one away.
Xayah will get away here.
Xayah hitting him, but no, Israel
Mystic
hitting
shot.
the Q again. Sejuani, no damage done to her, but the damage coming out from the Israel was too much. Sejuani actually dashing over the wall. Azir picking up a kill onto the Poppy, and Hill to try
Mystic
and
shot
catch
will come out
Mystic
here.
shot.
And it's an ace for Xenon.
Getting the kill.
And the
This is
Rift
gonna
Herald
be
all this time has been pushing top lane.
And
That's such a good swing for Xenon.
this is going to be a Baron. They are going to focus their attention on the Baron. They do have a tanky Trundle. And a lot of bursts. The Azir does burst, the Israel does burst. They have Nara as a tank, which is full health and don't know how to tank it. But is this going to be a free Baron for Bingit?
And as you can see, their top lane, the Rift Herald took that tier 2 turret for free, basically.
The Rift Herald still pushing. Not going to get much out of this now, but
Now a 5,000 gold lead again.
yeah.
Look at the gold difference between Ezreal and the Xayah. This is going to be ugly.
Xenon actually. Now this game has jumped, but now I feel Xenon's in a very comfortable slot to actually deal with everything. If Morgana's been setting up plays, I feel the Xayah ain't had enough pressure yet in this game. He's going to go for the Mountain Drake here. Does have Smite on the Trundle. Israel just peeling off the Morgana. Actually picking up a kill on the Morgana. Oh, solo
This
kill.
Ezreal is on fire.
Yeah, he's doing really well. Pick up a
Final Spark, not able to pick up the Mountain Dragon.
That's 2 Mountain Dragons on the side of
Stalling
Xenon here.
Xenon.
Xenon-
Sejuani's done, but goes back in.
Poppy spinning the ult,
This
but
would be a
doesn't
kill
get
for
the ult.
Azir. Oh, hits the stack
Ornament
on Lux.
hitting the Lux. Lux
This
is
will
dead.
be a dead
Azir,
Lux.
Empress Divide,
And
pushing
the
the
Empress
Xayah
Divide
in.
can
Xayah
break
does,
again.
but nothing comes. They're just picking them off one by one. They're not playing as a team.
9-1 and 3 Ezreal. This is going to get really difficult to shut down really quickly.
They're not playing as a team on the side of Cobalt here. They had that one good fight earlier where they did throw it away, but not being able to pick up 1 kill, meaning all 5 people still have Baron on the side of.
I'm also
Xenon.
interested by Nah hit the stun on Sejuani near the red buff brush, but Sejuani
Israel
flashed
hunting,
it and then went back
hunting
in.
the Morgana again. Morgana not going to die. Oh my god, this guy and these Qs here are
Sick
unreal.
shot.
And he just misses.
Oh, the flash comes through, but this will be a dive.
Meganar coming out.
No,
Trundle
no,
picking up the kill onto the Morgana. Going to push this bot tower. That does mean that's another tower. Tier 2. All tier 2 turrets gone on the side of
This
Cobalt
Nah
here.
is so tanky. He can stall the backline for so long, allowing Ezreal to do what he needs to do.
This Baron being a big thing as well.
They've still got quite a long time with this Baron, about a minute, I'd say.
Xayah dying to this Israel. This Israel is just making all the plays. Doing very well. Poppy pinning them to the wall, but Azir just melting people alive. Israel picking up another double kill and hunting this Lux. But nothing going to come out of it. Lux is going to die to the Azir. This is going to be the first inhib of the game. And I feel like they're just going to keep pushing. They're in a comfortable spot. This Gnar still basically full health. And 2 Mountain Drake, which means they can probably push to the end here. They could most likely end this game. Picking up a kill on the Morgana. I believe that is GG.
With Baron buff and Mountain Drake, there's no way they're not getting this.
Yes, that is very much GG. So, well done to Xenon for winning their game. That means they are 3-1 in the league. 3-1. The first team to win 3 games.
Very impressive play by Xenon there.
They did extremely well. So, who do you think was the MVP of Game 2?
Well, it's a hard one because you'd like to pick the Ezreal,
Yeah, I was like that. I was like,
the 11-1, but
he was
I
hitting
look
really
at
good
the-
Mystic shots, though. That was the thing.
I look at the Azir as well. He hit a couple absolutely fight-winning Empress Divides. That one near red buff was absolutely incredible.
Yeah, his Emperor Defies were on point. So who you gonna give the MVP to? I want to know who you're gonna say. Actually, I'll go first. I'm gonna give the MVP to the Azir. I felt his map awareness was on point. He was always there to back up the Trundle when Trundle got caught out. Trundle did really well. Always there for a counter gank. Always there to make sure that his team was safe. But the Azir, just his team fights were amazing. Like you can see, his Azir is really strong. He's really comfortable on the Azir. And
Well, if you take his last game on Azir into account, his combined score on that champion is now 18-2 and 18. Like, that's incredible. That's an absolutely insane score to achieve on that champion.
Azir's not the easiest champ to play either, which is it's kind of
I did stress the fact that the Lux matchup might not be favorable because Azir has much more roaming pressure. The teleport, not such a good idea on Lux.
Yeah.
And Azir didn't even need teleport, and he was able to just outposition her all game long. Nobody on Cobalt earned even more than 9,000 gold. That is a stomping right there.
It was a weird game. I don't understand what happened at that tower. I don't know why they dived it. I understand they wanted first tower, but the wave was pushing. You did see the Xayah go down to push in that wave, and they were all dead. They weren't gonna try and fight this tower, but yet they got too impatient, and that impatiency actually made them lose the game.
Well, I think probably what happened is they probably forgot that the turrets don't take nearly as much damage when you've not got a minion wave there. So they thought they could take it with a couple of autos, but actually the turret had more than 100 health, which with that passive of the minions decreasing damage not being present, their autos were only doing 10, 20 damage. So it took a lot more damage than they were expecting, meaning that they had to spend a lot more time tanking the turret shots. And Ezreal was just able to mop up. But I would definitely agree with the Azir pick for the MVP.
Oh yeah.
Especially his presence in the jungle with Trundle was incredible. His synergy with his jungler is absolutely.
The Azir is gonna come for an interview. 1 second, I'm just sending out the message to say congrats to him.
What I find interesting is actually that the Lux.
Hello, forgot. Well done for getting MVP of the game.
Hello.
Hello, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can.
Well done for getting MVP of the game.
Thank you.
That was an amazing Azir play from you, man. I'm quite surprised.
Thanks.
Your Azir is quite strong.
Yeah, he's really working for me, I guess.
We can see.
Well, I see you played him. The previous game went 7-1-10 as well. So that puts your score on that champion in just these 2 games to something like 13-1-20.
Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous.
Well, what?
But I mean,
what was the idea around your team comp? Did you plan the team comp, or was you just winging it?
Yeah, we definitely planned the team comp. We picked a lot of tanks and then just got the late game carries. We were really playing for the late game, to be honest.
That wasn't necessary, I guess.
That's not what happened, definitely.
Well, I saw that you and your jungler play a lot together, because you and your jungler have really good synergy.
Yeah, like the synergy was really nice this game. Like, I haven't played much with him, but yeah, it was really good.
It was every time Trundle got caught out, because I am gonna admit Trundle got caught out 1 or 2 times by himself.
Yeah,
definitely. But you were always there to back him up. You was like you and him had the same brain, and you was ready to always back him up. He was your homie, you know.
Like, personally, I'm just looking at my own lane, but my jungler will shout at me, and I have to come. So.
Well, that's a good jungler right there.
I'm also impressed by the fact that you managed to keep a vision ward in the top side brush of your lane for almost 8 minutes.
Yeah.
Which one is that?
What do you mean?
Which the mid lane brush?
Yeah.
Yeah, the one that leads to top lane and the river. You had a vision ward there that lasted a really long time, which, seeing as you were getting shoved in quite a lot, I'm not sure how you managed that, but
I just kept fighting her over it, but
yeah.
Can I ask, that first kill, the first kill of the game where you flashed over the wall to get it, was that planned for you to get that kill? Because it seemed like you kind of stole the kill, because your Trundle your Trundle was gonna get it. Was he screaming at you for you to take it, or was you just like, no, fuck you, I'm taking it?
Yeah, he wanted me to come. I think he had already used his flash, so like
both
I'm
Lux
not sure,
and Trundle flashed, right?
Okay.
Like, he was calling me to come, yeah.
Well done for the win. You are now 3-1, which is a really good score. Well done, man. Well done. you will not be casted for another 2 weeks. So good luck in your next games.
Damn.
Good luck in your next games. And thank you for coming for the MVP, and well done for the MVP, man.
Thanks. Bye.
And thanks for coming. Freds,
See ya.
thank you for coming as a caster. We'll definitely have you on again. Me and you can have quite good fun talking, and you are a teammate, so
Yeah.
we get along quite well.
Well, we're gonna have to practice to beat all these teams next split.
Yeah. Well, that's the one good thing, because I'm casting. I know what every team's doing.
Yeah. Well, we can also get a little insight to the strategy, I guess.
Yeah. Well, I want
Ban Azir against that guy. That's
yeah. I want to thank everyone for watching, and we will see you next week for more games. Now, I believe next week, if nothing doesn't change, will be Argon versus Neon, and it's either Cobalt versus Krypton, which we had streamed this week, so we're not going to have that. Maybe Radiant versus Argon. So I'm not too sure how it's going to work yet. You can vote for what games you want to see streamed. Just message Mangi, put it in the chat in Discord, and we'll definitely take it into account. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you all next week. Bye bye.